In the middle of Portland, Oregon, there's a large outdoor shelter known as a temporary alternative shelter site.
They serve people experiencing homelessness. The goal is to connect them with services and ultimately help them into permanent housing.
Reporter Adrian Thomas introduces us to two friends who say the shelter helped give them a second chance.
It's a reminder, and it feels good to be up here because it's like being from there to here.
Standing on the roof of his new apartment building in South Portland, paid for with public housing assistance, Daniel King shows us the area across the Willamette River in a wooded area near Oaks Park, where he and multiple friends lived in a campsite for over 6 months last year. King says they fell into homelessness in early 2023 after job loss took a heavy toll in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic.
We had each other to rely on, and we got through it. I mean, it wasn't bad. At least it was during the summertime when it was beautiful.
In late 2023, after living outside for 6 months, both King and his friend James Jones were able to secure spots in the Clinton Triangle in southeast Portland. It's a 160-person pod-style village operated by California-based nonprofit Urban Alchemy.
We're trying to create a culture here and an atmosphere where people can come in and decompress, get over the trauma that they've experienced on the streets.
Jeffers Dickey is the operations manager for Urban Alchemy in Portland. We met him at the Clinton Triangle site to hear how the location has progressed.
We've learned from our mistakes, we've pivoted, we've moved in different directions.
Dickey says the Clinton Triangle and other Urban Alchemy sites accept anyone through the city's referral process that are seeking help, and no one is turned away due to substance abuse. Dickey says that most local Urban Alchemy site employees are in recovery, have been previously incarcerated, or experienced homelessness. Dickey says their experiences are impactful.
And so they're constantly counseling and coaching our residents into like, hey, there's a better way, there's a better life for you.
A resource both King and Jones say they're grateful for.
Everybody got a caseworker, and as long as you stayed in contact with them, they were willing to help you out. They were there to, I got eyeglasses from them, mental help through some of their counselors they have.
Jones and King say the caseworkers at Clinton Triangle helped connect them with the right organizations to apply for housing assistance, which provided them vouchers, which recently allowed each of them to move into their own apartments.
What did it feel like for both of you when you finally got into your apartments and you realized this is my space? I'm on the way to getting back on my feet.
For me, it was sobering as far as, not that I was coming off of anything, but my friendship. I had been with these people 24/7 for years. At first, it's like I didn't even really know how to approach or talk to people out there. I mean, do you say hi? Do you not say hi? Can they tell I was homeless? That kind of thing.
But the two men quickly were able to adjust to their new lives, find jobs, and are aiming to live in their own homes without assistance in the future. Both acknowledge how complex the homeless crisis is in Portland, but feel any who are able to use the resources provided by the city and county will benefit.
What could you say to people in the community who still have concerns about Urban Alchemy or how the city is handling the homeless crisis, given your experience?
Well, Urban Alchemy, I think it was a good thing for them to hire an outside person because they will have a different view on things and how to handle it.
Everybody's got to remember there's no magic wand. So anything that gets done that's true to the positive is a win.
In 2 years, shelters like Clinton Triangle have helped more than 1,800 people in Portland. But there is still a major need for services as city leaders stress shelters are operating at capacity every night.
When somebody gets into housing, that's something to celebrate. Of course, the journey doesn't stop there, and there's significant work to do to help people sustain that housing and move forward with other aspects of their lives.
Brandy Westerman oversees Portland's homeless initiatives, and she says partnerships like the one with Urban Alchemy are a critical piece of the city's effort to help thousands of more people experiencing homelessness.